Okay everyone, welcome back to my channel Fanime. Now in this video, Fanime will continue the latest spoilers for Swallowed Star Season 3, and this video is just footage or illustrations. Okay, let's get straight to it. The swallowing beast calamity had placed more pressure and destruction on humanity than the previous Great Nirvana. However, with the sacrifice of 8 of Earth's strongest warriors, humanity managed to overcome the disaster. Hong and Thunder God were in a coma, while their heartbeats were still there were no mental functions or signals at all. They can be said to be alive and dead. All world headquarters cities have started their own events and parades to celebrate the 8 heroes, expressing their gratitude and respect. And Yangzhou City, as the hometown of one of the 8, Luo Feng, within the largest square, many people gathered to mourn. In this battle, Luo Feng was the youngest among the 8, and also the most genius and talented, only 22 years old, and he could easily kill a Grand Emperor monster. With such talent, many people believed him to continue growing. Surpassing Hong and Thunder God was a very high possibility. Many people even say Luo Feng, able to easily kill a great emperor, was already on par with Hong and Thunder God. However, there is no point in saying all this. Times Square, garlands cover the entire floor. Group after group of people came to bow and convey their respect. Luo Feng. In the crowd, a young man accompanied by a young woman was in immeasurable sorrow, looking at the statue of Luo Feng. You. Ah Wen. The young woman tried to persuade. He and I grew up together since we were babies, who would have thought he would just leave like that? Wei Wen's expression was filled with pain. Ever since he entered the dojo, he has always been the most outstanding. From the start, to becoming a high-level student and becoming a warrior. Step by step, I watched him grow stronger. I know he will soar even higher. Who would have thought? Wei Wen shook his head. Wei Wen and his girlfriend were bowing in the square, before disappearing into the crowd after him. Mingyu District, second floor bedroom of Luo Feng's house. The warm sunlight in winter, shining through the window, Shu Xin's face as she lay on the bed was pale and white. Little brother. Shu Gang sat beside him on the bed, comforting him. Don't be too sad. Luo Feng's death was for the highest reason, it was worth it. Also, you are so upset, along with children, not good for children. Sister, Shu Xin said softly, I know, you can go. Take care of your body, even if it is for Luo Feng, you have to bear children. Shu Gang comforted him and left. From a relationship point of view, Luo Feng, as one of the 8 great heroes of the world, the Shu family definitely hopes that Shu Xin gives birth to Luo Feng's children. From a logical point of view, Luo Feng was the greatest spirit reader on earth. His genetic inheritance was more precious than anything else. These children definitely had to be looked after. First floor of Luo Feng's house. Doctor. Gong Xinlan asked, how is our Shu Xin doing? Among Hua Sha's medical elite, the top one was Mr. Hua. He had come personally to examine Shu Xin, as a form of respect for Luo Feng. He said solemnly, Mrs. Luo, there is actually no problem with the patient's body, just emotional injuries. No matter how healthy the body is, if he continues to wallow in despair, I'm afraid his body condition will continue to decline. This, Gong Xinglan's expression changed slightly. Yesterday, while watching the broadcast, when Luo Feng's life force signal completely disappeared, Shu Xin actually fainted on the spot. Even though the Luo couple themselves were in unbearable pain, they did not want their son's inheritance to experience any problems, hence invited a doctor to come. Now, all they could do for their son was protect his bloodline. No matter what the cost, Dr. Hua, you must definitely protect the child inside him. Gong Xinlan emphasized. I understand. Master Luo Feng bloodline, I will do my best. Dr. Hua emphasized, I will immediately request from this country some nature spirits and some medicinal herbs to help him. My family has nature spirits. Gong Xinlan nodded. That's even better. Master Hua nodded happily, saying, nature spirits and some other medicinal herbs can help nourish and strengthen his body. However, its roots were still in his heart. If she sinks into sadness and worry, I'm afraid she will miscarry before she can give birth. Gong Xinlan's expression changed. That's why we need to support him emotionally, help improve his mood, said Dr. Hua. I understand. Gong Xinlan nodded. In bed. Shu, are you really leaving me? Pacific Ocean, where Luo Feng fought the swallowing beast. A large number of creatures had gathered. More than 60 Emperor-class monsters, among them even the only remaining Great Emperor monster, Thunder Dragon Emperor. So many creatures gathered at the bottom of the sea. all for the body of the devouring monster. According to their evolutionary rules, eating the bodies of stronger monsters will definitely lead to evolution. Thunder Dragon Emperor hoped to eat the body of the golden horned beast. Roaring, Thunder Dragon Emperor stared angrily at the two people in front of him, Liquid Silver Guard. It's been here for more than 3 days, but it can't continue, all because of these two Liquid Silver Guards. Key information: the Liquid Silver Guards were even able to defend against the golden horned beast. Holding back the Thunder Dragon Emperor would simply be too easy. While the Liquid Silver Guards' attacks were very weak, in contrast, their restraining ability was very strong. Behind the Liquid Silver Guard, the huge body of the blacker-than-black golden horned beast just lay there, no signs of breath or life. Inside the golden horned beast's body, the crystal ball filled with gold engravings shined very slightly. While it looked like before, the reality was that there were some changes that had occurred. So, leaving one's body and having something else is very difficult. Babata, with these small steps, how long will it take for me to be able to completely control this golden horned beast body? Luo Feng's mind spoke. Don't be anxious, the situation you are facing may never happen in 100 million years, be patient, slowly, said Babata. Luo Feng never thought he would survive. 3 days ago when he risked it all to attack the golden horned beast, Luo Feng realized, the golden horned beast's defense was too strong, and just when his own spirit planet was about to burn, the square blood-red crystal beam within the mini-planet's core separated and burned. Immediately, an immeasurable amount of spirit energy flowed through Luo Feng's spirit. That's huge. During the world broadcast, the reason behind the huge surge of life force at that particular moment. Luo Feng is very grateful. He was grateful for his old teacher, Yunmo Planet's teacher. Back then, he did not know the level of power he had conveyed. Star Traveler. Star level. That was why, with great care, he created a soul imprint, a soul capable of transforming a spirit reader to the universe level. And the soul trace is just a little thing, just a little crystal. But in fact, it was still something created by an undying being. When this beam burned, the huge energy quickly surged and penetrated the golden horned beast's defenses, without any problems at all. Maybe the golden horned beast's strength was stronger, but its soul imprint character was too strong. One needle, piercing the tofu. Of course it's easy. The soul of the golden horned beast is under attack. And Luo Feng's soul was revitalized, becoming invincible. Meanwhile his own flesh and consciousness had been destroyed and he had nowhere to return to. That's why. Suddenly, he immediately started using the possession technique, breaking the golden horned beast's soul into pieces and devouring them. No matter how fast the devouring speed was, it would still take more than a day. Also, just like the storage space ring, the cloud contact vine relied on spirit imprints to remember its owner. This Babata AI was also linked to Luo Feng through spirit connection. The soul is the foundation. Some treasures in the universe, usually all relied on soul imprints, spirit imprints, to recognize their owners. That was why when Luo Feng's soul left his body, he naturally managed to reconnect with Babata again. Luo Feng, you have taken over his consciousness. However, your level of fusion with his soul and body is still very low, you have to take it slowly. When possession starts, at most you can't even walk properly, that's normal. Come on, start trying to move your eyelids, slowly. Relax. I've cut off all signals around here. Humanity will never be able to find the life force of the devouring monsters here. Babata was very excited. My god. Have a space monster? It's just a dream. Just discussing bloodlines in the universe, extraterrestrials were the unquestionable leaders and elites. The golden horned beast is one that is at the top. Babata, how can I regain my human body? Luo Feng asked. Damn, do you even need to think about your human body? Babata said, with this body, even if you want to become a sector lord, all you need to do is wait. Also, I heard, all space monsters inherit memories. The higher the level of a space monster, the more memories it has. Knowledge is power. Your teacher is only 60 million years old, how much knowledge has he accumulated? Even though his secret technique is powerful, in the vast universe, there are still those stronger than him. And space beasts, especially elite space beasts, inherited generations and generations of memories, almost to the point where the universe first began. When you have truly fused 100% with his body, all the memories of this bloodline inheritance will completely blend into your soul. Babata was very excited. Become the great golden horned beast? Travel and rule the universe? As for returning to your human body, it's not that difficult. The stupidest way is to take humans back. The best way is to obtain the legendary spirit reader technique less than soul split greater than. You can divide a part of your soul into this body and another part into a human body. But this less than soul split greater than technique, even your teacher has only heard of it before. The Bada said, don't think about it, at least you are still alive. Good. Luo Feng's mind shook. At least, I'm still alive. Where there is life there is hope. There was hope to see his family, to see his children born. Luo Feng started to work harder to control his body. Blink? Moving claws? Swinging his tail? Moving those scaled wings gently? Step by step. Luo Feng worked hard, having used 16 days. I have succeeded. At the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, a huge golden-horned beast that had brought disasters and given humans nightmares before, was gently swimming around, its cold dark golden pupils surveying its surroundings, the Emperor-class monsters around it, and also the Great Emperor. So scared, it lay there respectfully. Luo Feng, congratulations. The Bada was also very excited. When he had completely fused, it was almost like his own body. Suddenly, a large amount of memories flooded into Luo Feng's soul, extremely vast, ancient, generations after generations of golden-horned beast inheritance memories appeared in his mind. The amount of memories caused Luo Feng's consciousness to go into shock and stop thinking altogether. It's too big.